Hey family, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing well and in great spirits. Okay, um I don't know, I felt called to do a divine masculine reading. Okay, but remember, this is less about gender and more about an archetype. Okay, so thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I appreciate you tuning in. If I resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If nothing else, leave me some comments. I love to chat with you all. Okay, and thank you to those of you who are returning. I appreciate your continued love and support. But we're going to get into a message for the divine masculine. Okay. So remember to switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your experience, your timeline, your gender. We all have an inner divine masculine. Okay, we all have to be able to balance both energies and use them interchangeably. Okay, so because I'm sensing a big shift in the masculine energy, right? You would just have to go and look at the post that I made the other day about the dream that I had. So Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, Lovers in the Judgment. There could be twin flames in separation. You could be in separation with a person that you... Yeah, look, because we got the Queen of Cups back here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, and even the Five of Cups is Scorpio, Mars. So let's see. What's the message for the divine masculine? Yeah, see, Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all probably ready to get married. Y'all ready to commit, be in relationships. Y'all probably looking for y'all one who you can match PJs with, who you can with long term. That's really the shift that I'm picking up on. I really feel like the divine masculine energy is like awakening to the difference between a divine feminine and a karmic. Oh my gosh, I knew he was gonna call me as soon as I started this live, y'all. Oh my god. Anyway, I feel like somebody here, hey, ready to get married. I think I should just let it ring, y'all. Okay. Hold on. My bad. So, yeah. I feel like the divine masculine is ready for union. The Queen of Pentacles is a wife. She's a nurturer. Okay, she's a great mother. She's a businesswoman. She's ready to build. Okay. So your person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but this is a woman that's grounded, that's stable, that's self-sufficient. Okay, she can help you build your kingdom. Okay, the water like brings in the money, but the, how can I describe, the earth energy has the skill set, the characteristics to maintain. Okay, so what else? Ten of Swords. Okay, this is Gemini Sun. What else? I don't like how that energy just changed. Seven of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Saturn. Let's get one more. Oh, too many. I feel like somebody here could have suffered a betrayal. Okay, there could be a masculine here that was betrayed by somebody who he was committed to or in a committed relationship with. Okay, and you're reevaluating some things. Maybe it's like, dang. Hold on, let's see. Let's get one more. Yeah, see, look, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is a whole... If it's not a liar, it's somebody that's inauthentic. Okay, I'm hearing somebody loud and bickering. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I feel like is happening. Two of Cups, I just split the deck on. It really feels like the divine masculine is really awakening to like who or what your counterpart should look like. Okay, because every woman is not a wife or meant to be a wife. Okay, and I feel like they either have it or they don't. So what's this Queen of Pentacles? Six of Swords in the reverse. And you know, earlier this week, I was also channeling that some of y'all could be awakening to the fact that there are women who are just superficial, needy, materialistic, that just want you for your resources and things like that. Six of Swords in the reverse could be you standing your ground, or this could be a person that you're healing from. Okay, somebody who's superficial, that quote unquote typical like bad bitch, but they don't have any soul maintenance. You know what I mean? Like, what's the Six of Swords reverse? This could be somebody that's trying to return to you. Or this could be somebody, I mean, it's the same thing that you're healing from. What else for this Queen of Pentacles? Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody, this could be an Aquarius. Or they have Aquarius in their chart. Eight of Pentacles, Magician in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, the King of Wands. This person could be manipulative. What else for the Five of Swords reverse? The Knight of Swords. Look at all this air energy. Yeah, look. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, Ace of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords is somebody who's, they like think quick on their feet. They move very swift. Okay, they could be very impulsive. They can be loud. I'm hearing like somebody arguing, because this Queen of Swords in reverse gives me this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know who this is, but I feel like this is somebody who, it feels like whoever this is embarrassed you. I don't know what they did, but this could be somebody that you chose to commit to. Okay, and I feel like a lot of men look at their partner as a reflection of them. Like, y'all know what y'all be doing. But whoever this is, I feel like they embarrassed you. Or they're embarrassed about something and they're trying to return to you. What's the Six of Swords reverse? It's like, damn, I called you my girl, I called you my wife, and you out here embarrassing me. Yeah, look, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the King and the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups. So yeah, look, Six of Wands in reverse is somebody who likes attention for validation, but this talks about a whole relationship, somebody who you love and care for. The Queen of Wands in reverse, she can be superficial, competitive. She could be quite jealous or combative. She hasn't mastered her fire. What's the Queen of Wands reverse? Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Ace of Cups reverse is unrequited love or repressed feelings and emotions. This energy gets really shallow, really vain, really superficial. It's the Knight of Swords. This could have been an argument got into, and whatever words was exchanged, it's like you just admitting defeat. Yeah, the Moon in reverse, something was revealed about this person to you. Okay, there's an illusion that's over. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody that you're starting to see as a Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're actually quite insecure. They could use like material things like purses or whatever. Okay, I don't know. They hide behind material things, okay, and they give insecure. Something that they did to embarrass you. I don't know. What's the Moon reverse? Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, so there's something here you're surrendering. This could be somebody who you or argue with a lot. We got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, all this swords energy over here, right? If you take off the S, it's just words, thoughts, communication. Even the Knight of Swords can be confrontation. I feel like you're confronting this Queen of Pentacles about something that they did. Or you could be finding out about something that they did or do for money. Okay, I don't know. This person could be trying to return to you. What's the Queen of Wands reverse? Ace of Pentacles. The Empress. We got the Judgment and the Four of Wands. The Five of Wands and the King of Cups. Yeah, whoever this is cloaked their energy as a divine feminine, but it feels like they're really not. Who's the Empress? Nine of Cups in the reverse. Devil reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Cups in the reverse can be like an overindulgence. Somebody is very superficial, very materialistic. Okay, it feels like they care a lot about their appearance, because the Nine of Cups can even be fame. Okay, they care a lot about money. It's because they're very insecure. Okay, so some things could be getting revealed to you about who you're currently connecting with, or maybe who you thought you could partner with, marry with, build with, whatever the case may be. Yeah, so I feel like you're surrendering something. You could be facing your fear, or this could even be overcoming some sort of self-delusion. Hey there, welcome. As I say, Poppy, hey Poppy. So yeah, I feel like some things are being revealed to you about whoever you're committed to. And showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, it feels like you held this person in high regard. Okay, you put them on a pedestal, you looked at them, it feels like, as a divine feminine. Okay, but I feel like you're starting to see somebody's true colors. Okay, and it really feels like they hide behind material wealth or whatever the case may be to cover up some sort of insecurities they may have. Or you're finding out somebody is like I said, materialistic, superficial. Because the Empress here, she is, you know, somebody that's abundant. Okay, she's fruitful. She's a divine feminine. She's very grounded. But the Nine of Cups in the reverse is like indulgence. So, or somebody that's faking their happiness. What's the Nine of Cups reverse? I'm getting something could be, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands. This can be a phallus. Okay, I'm kind of getting that there's something off with this person's hygiene or with their lady parts. What's the Nine of Cups reverse? Two of Wands reverse. Yeah, somebody here, it feels like they make bad decisions. Okay. This Page of Swords could be you feeling a bit skeptical about somebody. Somebody makes bad decisions, or I don't know, it feels like this person wants to be seen. They could do a lot for attention. Yeah. What's this Ten of Swords? Because I really feel like whoever this is betrayed you. They could have betrayed you for money. Okay. Or, let's see. What's this Ten of Swords? One card, please, Spirit. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, this is you shifting your perception about something. The Three of Cups is a third party. Okay, this could be gossip. Whatever this person did, it feels like everybody knew but you. I hate that this reading is like this. Whatever this person did, there was gossip around it. But with the Hermit here, it feels like y'all live opposite lifestyles, maybe. Somebody could be on the scene and you could be like more ducked off, more laid back with the Hermit here. What's the Hangman reverse? This is seeing energy too. Yeah, the Star. This is disappointment. Oh my gosh. What did this person do to you, Divine Masculine? This is disappointment. This is you losing hope for something. You being bored and disinterested. It's like, you like, nah, I'm good. Whatever was revealed, you like, I'm good. What's the Nine of Wands reverse, Moon reverse? And somebody else could have came and told you about this. This Nine of Swords, yeah, Eight of Swords reverse, it came out sideways. So you could have had a hard time releasing this person or seeing something for what it really was, or shifting your perception about whoever this person was, because the Eight of Swords was in a transition, right? So it's like whatever news that was revealed to you about this person, it's like you can't unsee it, you can't unhear it. And this Knight of Swords, I feel like this is somebody else coming to tell you, probably whoever is close to you, or maybe somebody that you can actually trust, and it's like they're trying to tell you before this information gets out, because Five of Swords reverse can be embarrassment. Okay, it could be embarrassment, it could be jealousy, it could be somebody like admitting defeat. Yeah, look, even this Knight of Wands, you could have had two people come and tell you about whatever this was. I feel like this is a very specific read, honestly. What's the Star reverse? Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. What's too many cards? What's the Star reverse? Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like an awakening. Whatever disappointed you, it's an awakening, and you like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. The Chariot is like a major arcana, but this is solar plexus energy. This only moves off of the spirit of wisdom. Once you gain a certain information that you need in order for your mind and your heart to be in one place, moving in the same direction, okay, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, the spirit is the person on here, which is typically the Emperor or the Empress. Okay, the white figure down here is the spirit. The black one down here is the body. So yeah, something like really, it's getting like, I know it sounds cliche, but something like maybe broke your heart but fixed your vision and made you realize like you with the wrong person. And you know, it's really not telling me what exactly happened, but it could be something that this person was doing for money. I'm hearing that song. Oh gosh, let me get them off of here. Okay, never mind. What's the Four of Swords reverse? King of Swords in the upright. So the King of Swords in the upright is like truth, clarity. Okay, this could be like you being more self-aware or having to make a head over hard decisions, setting boundaries. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. This is digressing. Going from the 10 to the 8. You remember the Four of Swords in the verse? That's like going from being in a partnership to being alone and working on self. What's the Four of Swords reverse? And for some of you, this could be like, I've been feeling a lot of future energy. Okay, like this is something that could be revealed to you soon. So I guess if you're already thinking about with this King of Swords here, or you're already like, you know, you have your consciousness kicking in about something, I feel like you should pay attention to those intuitive nudges. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody that's not open and flexible to change. Okay, like, yeah, like I was saying, whatever information was revealed to you, it's like you're standing on what the fuck you said with the King is here. So this Six of Swords in reverse could be this Queen of Wands in the reverse that's trying to return to you. Okay, after she done cloaked herself as a divine feminine and you find out that she over here doing crazy shit. What's the Two of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. I'm telling you, something is being revealed. And what it is, it could cause a big fight. It could be drama. It could be conflict, chaos behind this. Somebody maybe could have acted out of jealousy with the Page of Cups. Or this you idolizing the connection with whoever this is. And you know, don't shoot the messenger. But it feels like this person's showing up as the... This person's showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. What could have attracted you to this person is like, maybe they look flashy or something like that. I don't know. It could have been their money, their status, okay, their stability. But the High Priestess in reverse, there's something, it feels like a secret here is being revealed. What else for the High Priestess reverse? Ten Cups reverse. Yeah, family secrets coming out. So for some of you, this could be your mother. I know that's a very sensitive topic. Okay, this could be your mom. But yeah, in the Emperor reverse, your dad. Even the Six of Cups down here talks about childhood. Okay, so the Judgment, or it could be the mother of your child. Okay, so the Judgment card here, it talks about somebody under judgment. This could be an awakening. Okay, something could be like a call from spirit. You needing to answer the call from spirit. Or maybe this is like even a guide or something trying to get your attention. You're going to have Priestess reverse with the Ten of Cups reverse. The Five of Cups. Yeah, regret. I really feel like it's meant for me to talk about whatever this is on live. So what's the King of Swords? But just know, Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is you revoking your love from something or somebody. Okay, the Knight of Cups in reverse is that. Okay, the King of Cups here, this could talk about you know, having feelings and emotions behind something. Your heart is in it. You know, you like genuinely loved and cared for somebody. The Six of Wands in reverse gives this Queen of Wands in a reverse over here. Or, this could be somebody that like needs attention for validation. This could also be somebody who's like a follower. This could be a smear campaign. This could even be like you feeling like you're not impressed by something anymore, no longer giving it any value or attention. What's the Six of Wands? The Page of Swords. Yeah, look, that's like you side-eyeing something. Okay, you looking at it, this cynical type of energy, right? To where you're a bit resistant or nervous about a situation or a person because there's a bit of distrust there. So this Page of Swords, this could be like you doing your own research, or you looking into something, or you starting to be more observant of a situation or a person. You like, yeah, okay, so you know what this feels like? This feels like whatever information you find out, you're not rushing back to tell this person whatever it is, right? It feels more so like you're gonna sit and play the long game and watch how shit moves around you before you close out this cycle. I feel like that's what you should do, because if you call it to this person's attention before you get your own evidence, because sometimes shit is just he say she say, and you got a bunch of haters around that want to ruin and destroy relationships and shit like that. So we're gonna see how this plays out, because this Queen of Swords in reverse could be a liar, right? So you might need to sit back and observe this Six of Wands, because this could be a group of people that has ill intentions for you, okay? But we're gonna see how this plays out. So anyway, the Page of Swords is like distrust. So now I gotta watch you. Now I gotta see. Okay, now I need to be more observant of my surroundings. I need to keep my head on a swivel. So, but like I was saying, if you call it to this person's attention before you get your own evidence, because that's what I feel like adults should do, right? They might stop what they're doing. So what's the Page of Swords? Three of Pentacles in a reverse. This is like the end of a partnership. Got the Two of Cups. There's the Pentacles here. What's the Three of Pentacles reverse? The Judgment. Yeah, there's a group of people here that's under judgment. Or maybe this is you. You have a major decision to make. Because the Three of Pentacles, right? This is more of a transactional type of relationship. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be something about you being financially exploited. Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like you're calling judgment on the situation, though. I really do. I feel like you calling something out. The Page of Swords could be you saying something. So maybe you already did. Or maybe it's news that you... Because the Ten of Swords could be a betrayal. Or maybe this is like news or information that you won't be able to withhold. Okay. If this Queen of Pentacles is the same as this Queen of Swords in reverse, when you call this person out on whatever this is, they're going to lie to you. The Three of Pentacles reverse. These can be people who are not on the same page. Okay, they're not able to work together cohesively. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay, now we're talking setback delays. Yeah, the World. There's a cycle here that was probably been supposed to be over between you and somebody that you have a lot of history with this Six of Cups here. Okay, and Six of Pentacles. Six is Virgo energy. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune could be you learning a karmic lesson. And it could be in terms of you using your judgment, your better judgment, your self-awareness, okay, your decision-making. Maybe this is somebody who you reconcile with knowing that you shouldn't have, and some shit blew up in your face. Okay, I feel like it's going to be different for everybody, but the Wheel of Fortune in reverse talks about a delay in your clock of destiny. So I'm really getting that you could really be like somebody who has a divine mission, a divine purpose. Because now I'm seeing three cards that talk about it: Six of Wands reverse, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune here. These are typically cards of people who have a divine mission, a destiny to fulfill, or a prophecy. And it feels like this Queen of Pentacles was a distraction. Whoever this is, she probably fulfilled your lower self, your lower nature, okay? Maybe you're somebody who's just as flashy. You like material things and, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't want to be too earthly. You want to be in this world, but not of this world, if that makes sense, okay? And this could be an awakening for you to get back in tune with your higher self as the judge, with the judgment here. For you to really answer whatever call that spirit has over your life, because you know whatever this is, right? But sometimes people just choose the easy path. So what's the Seven of Pentacles? I wasn't done shuffling. What's the Seven of Pentacles? This is you second guessing or reevaluating something, or this person is reevaluating something that they did, because yeah, look, this is hidden information with the Two of Swords. Yeah, you like, maybe I was in denial. Because the Two of Swords is like not seeing something because you don't want to see it. Right? Like, yeah. Ace of Cups reverse, Page of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords reverse. Ooh. What's the Two of Swords? Strength card in the reverse. What's the Strength card reverse? You could be going through an ego death behind whatever this is. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That talks about somebody feeling unstable, maybe a little bit ungrounded. Maybe you're not feeling like yourself. Maybe you feel imbalanced. This can also talk about somebody being financially exploited. This could be, whoever this is could be a scam artist. Something was a bad investment. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And there's an inevitable Tower. Okay. This could be you clearing out some form of karmic debt. Because maybe you've been chasing or attracting or trying to be with. Yeah, look, the Hermit. There's a need for you to introspect the same type of women. Okay. And it feels like it has a lot to do with money, status, whatever the case may be. What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? The Devil reverse. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands. There could be a big ass fight that breaks out. Or this could be an argument between you and whoever this person is. A heated argument between you and whoever this person is over here. But the Devil in the reverse talks about taking your power back. Okay, a blockage here being removed. You know, also the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse could be codependency. Maybe you were codependent on this person, okay? And I really feel like for some of you, this is facing your fear too. The Devil can talk about fear. What's this Devil reverse? Let me see something. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like holding on to something that's dead weight, that's not serving you, that you need to cut yourself free from. This could be codependency, but I really feel like whatever is transpiring here, you are going through an ego death and you are starting to take your power back from things that you have been codependent on. And it could be this person, or with the Nine of Pentacles, it could be material. possessions that you have. Maybe you could be losing a lot of material possessions behind this person, or maybe you lost a lot of money, or whatever the case may be, because of the energy that this person is in. Maybe you've been providing for this person. Maybe this person has been codependent on you financially. Switch the roles if you need to. I really feel like this is something that you're awakening to, because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse could be lost fortune, okay, like a lack of growth and expansion, repeating a karmic cycle. I feel like this judgment here is pattern recognition. There's something that that you're recognizing that you've been repeating. Okay, and although the Six of Wands in reverse could be a group of people that have ill intentions for you, sometimes you got to take the message, not the messenger. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to pay attention to that, because I feel like truth is dependent on, like, the delivery, but also who it comes from. People pay too much attention to what the vessel looks like, what the flesh looks like, the person that's delivering it to you, versus hearing what actually needs to be said, versus receiving and understanding what's being said. Sometimes people get too caught up on that. And even if it is somebody that's hating on you and want to see you fail or your relationship fail, okay, like, that's why with this Page of Swords here, I feel like you need to be observant right now. You need to have your head on the swivel, paying attention to everybody in your environment, okay? Because I don't like how this is playing out. And I feel like it could be a lot of people around you who you feel like you don't trust right now. It could be a lot of people around you who you are side-eyeing and really starting to look at, because I feel like it's you going through an awakening, especially with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you're really starting to become more self-aware, more observant. You're really starting to think and use your crown as this King of Swords up here. You don't have to be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel like as a divine masculine, that's the energy that you're in. And I'm noticing the butterflies over his head. They talk about transformation. Okay, so what's the Strength card in the reverse? I feel like you could be going through an ego death. Okay, because whoever this is, either they embarrassed you. Yeah, look, the Lovers. They could have, okay, Queen of Cups with the World. The Lovers talks about having a choice in love. Okay, but you know, it really feels like this person, even if this is bad, right, that whatever's happening and transpiring, the Lovers is mirroring energy. So I feel like this person is mirroring some things back to you that you needed to see. Honestly, whether you like it or not, I feel like it's something that you needed to in order for you to awaken. What's the Lovers? Temperance in the reverse. You know, I feel like this could be a very sexually based connection with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, it feels like this is somebody that seduces you for your money and your resources, okay? And you continue to choose this person, because the Temperance in the reverse could be like you lacking self-management, okay? You not paying attention to what is in your environment, actually serving your highest good, and what might be a burden to you or draining. Okay, like, I feel like this is somebody that you continue to choose, okay? But they're not choosing you. They're choosing the lifestyle that you can provide for them. In the Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, yeah, this gives a real lustful connection. What's the Queen of Swords reverse? Moving on. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is bad advice. Or somebody who's just lying to you about whatever this is. And you know, for some of you, I'm kind of seeing this another way now. You could be having defeat to this Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords could be the one that's actually the problem. Okay, I'm seeing two different storylines here now. For some of you, this Queen of Pentacles could be your mom, okay? And maybe she was trying to tell you about whoever this person is and you weren't listening. I don't know. Like I said, it'll be different for everybody. So what's this Five of Pentacles reverse? It's towards Saturn. No, towards Mercury, sorry. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, that is like a materialistic type of energy. You know, whatever you found out about this person, it feels like this could be something that completely ruined their reputation to where they don't have any other options. Seven of Cups is Scorpio, Venus. What's the Seven of Cups reverse? Feels like there's an illusion here that's over. Nine of Swords. Yes. Okay. And this Queen of Swords is stressed because, okay, this is somebody who lives inauthentically. Okay. They lack transparency. They make bad decisions. You know, like they don't have good judgment. They could be very harsh and bitter with their tongue. Okay. So this person is stressed, or they're worried about you finding out whatever they're trying to hide. It feels like they're trying to keep something hidden, okay? And you know what's interesting is y'all could have broke up over a whole different reason, right? And this person is trying to come back to you. I'm getting another storyline. And this person is trying to come back to you, right? They're trying to come in from out of the cold. But whatever they've been doing while y'all have been in separation is what somebody is rushing back to tell you. Yeah, don't take such and such back because this is what they was doing. Blase scoop, y'all mean? Like, you know, like, yeah, look, somebody is trying to probably rushing in to confront you. Like, and whoever this is worried. What's this Nine of Swords? Yeah, look, Nine of Cups, that you're going to evoke your love offer. There's another relationship coming in here towards you with the Two of Cups. Okay. And the Ace of Swords, this is going to be based in truth, okay, in clarity. I feel like there'll be no confusion in this relationship, okay. I feel like the love that you have, that y'all two have together with the Chariot right behind it, it'll be able to, you know, transcend, and y'all be able to overcome any obstacles. Something here is going to be built on a solid foundation, because whoever this is a liar. But this new relationship that's coming in here, this feels like one where y'all will be able to have, you know, heartfelt conversation, express y'all feelings and emotions and things like that. There'll be no lies and confusion. Okay, so this feels like a cycle, a person that you need to move on from. This feels like somebody very materialistic, shady. They give two-face. Okay, what's this Knight of Cups reverse? Ace of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun reverse, which is masculine energy. Okay, yeah, this is oppression. Yep, this Ace of Wands back here really feels like lust, and it goes to this Queen of Wands reverse. That could be a succubus. It's somebody that'll lure you in and use their... It's nothing wrong with being a dark feminine, right? Like, it's nothing wrong with being a dark masculine. But those people are really skilled at using the unseen forces to manipulate energy and get what they want. And I'm not talking about witchcraft, magic, none of that stuff. Okay? But the Queen of Wands in reverse, that's what this person gives. So yeah, the Sun in reverse is oppression. And the Six of Pentacles is somebody that's very generous, very giving. Okay. It's a Taurus energy. So it's an energy that is naturally very hardworking, stable, abundant, resourceful. But this relationship is oppressive. So let's get some advice. And I'm going to close out this read, but I wish I could have delivered a better message, but I feel like this is what I needed to hear. You could be with somebody that's very materialistic and superficial. And if they trying to spin the block, they got something to hide. There's this Knight of Swords gives somebody here rushing in to tell you something. Okay? And this person is worried about you finding out. If they ain't had nothing to hide, they wouldn't be in this Nine of Swords energy. And you could have became codependent on this person's energy, okay? But with the Devil being here, the Queen of Wands being in the reverse, and the Sun being in the reverse, it feels like it's like you wanting to satisfy your lower self, okay? If you know what I mean. It could be a soul tie with the Devil and the Lovers here that you have to this person that you need to break. Because it don't feel healthy. It feels intense, okay? Maybe there's a lot of passion. But the Two of Wands in reverse, something is not conducive to your growth. Even the Three of Pentacles reverse talks about a lack of progression. Okay, what's the message here for Divine Masculine? It feels like there's going to be some information revealed. Y'all about to... We got two cards here. Cosmic Ancestors. Okay, voice your concerns. Hidden Realms. Create conscious awareness. Okay, so I really only want one card, but it feels like there is a guide here that's been trying to get your attention about something. That's what this Judgment card is. That's what I was getting. Okay, it feels like you're going the wrong way. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Or you strayed off of your path, or you're being distracted. Okay, there's a delay in your fortune, your blessings. And the Six of Wands over top of this King of Swords, now that I'm getting it, it's like this person probably doesn't even pay you much attention, or they probably don't really value you. I don't see the Queen of Cups here. I don't see the King of Cups here. Oh my gosh, I just need one card, Spirit. They got a lot to say. They've been a lot to say. These two cards came out again like that. I just need one card, please, Spirit. Expansion, birth of creation, eternal union at the bottom, new love is forming. Okay, I'm just gonna pull. My hand's too small for this shit anyway. Soul fragments, balance will be restored. Okay, 21 at the bottom of the deck says, and you know, this card right here says 33. That's a master number. You could be 33. Okay, but anyway, this one is fitting too. Illuminate the shadow, focus on the solution. So let's read this. So this connection could have really served its purpose of you. Because, you know, at the same time, love will show you what you love or do like in a partner. It will also show you what you don't want in somebody, okay, or in a partner. But 33 is a master number. So let's see. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your power. Life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of the self are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. The psyche's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. So yeah, you could have been coping with this by disassociating. Like I said, with the Two of Swords, you're not wanting to see it because you're choosing not to. Okay, and this could be a struggle with your ego. It could feel a bit bruised. Because whoever this person is, by the way they operate, they can make you feel like less of a man. Okay, anyway, so these fragments are merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget, to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience, right? Recalling these fragments with love, healing, and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. So for some of you, this could have happened in the past, and this is what you need to clear out of your energy. Okay, the temperance in reverse could also talk about you not being able to alchemize this energy, which means you're stuck. Okay, when you live in the past, you're stuck. But when you can digest energy, you start to evolve. So, empowering and liberating retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing parts of yourself. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently, you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself. That's the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Physically flat with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Right now, your soul needs to reclaim a part of its memory. Okay, past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful, you are entering a period you will be challenged emotionally. Build your resilience and remain objective. Okay, stick to the goal. Whatever plans and things like that you have, remember why you started and let that motivate you. So fear-based experience needs to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. Okay, so the shadow aspect is fear, shallowness, and detachment. Okay, the sacred crystal OG stones, y'all have to look that up because I really don't know what that is. And the guardian angel is Angel Rampel, Rampel, and this is for clearing karmic debris and recalling lost soul fragments. So the affirmation is, I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. Yeah, and that's King of Swords energy. Okay, he is a mastermind in the upright. They're typically like your leaders, your judges, your public officials, and things like that in society, because this whole entire planet, or whatever people like to call the matrix, is about mind control. Okay, and the King of Swords in the upright, he has mind control. He's in control of his mind. And did I see the star here? That definitely talks about you not being in control of your destiny. It was in the reverse somewhere. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, the star, when it's in the upright, this is like you being in control of your mind. If you think about a star, it has 5 points, just like man. Okay, and of course energy, which is the star, is the son of man. But the water is consciousness. Okay, Aquarius is not a water sign, but is a conductor of electricity. Okay, if you know what I mean. So yeah, for some of you, this could have happened in the past, and this is what you're trying to clear out now. For others of you, this could be something that's about to be revealed to you, because everybody's on different timelines. But regardless, this is going to be, or is, something that you need to work through. Okay, the Six of Wands can be like you lacking confidence or having low self-worth, or whatever the case may be. I feel like it's important to remember that people are just walking projections. That's what they do. Unhealed people, they just walk around projecting their energy out into the world. And once you start to see that, you either learn to give people grace, or because you understand the why behind the what, it don't matter. Like, you just stop giving a fuck. Merry Christmas. So, yeah, even this 5 of Cups down here, it could be sadness. regret, remorse. But it feels more so sad. For some of you, this could be somebody who you wanted to have a family with, or this could be, I don't want to project that, but anyway, I want to see what else I can get down here. So this deck is all about empowerment. Let's get one of these cards for this situation. But yeah, it feels like this was a fated event, okay? And the longer you stay in it, because it's like you have free will, but you're not free of the consequences for choosing a path that you know is not in alignment with you. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this feels like a cycle that you're stuck in, okay? And this delaying all of your blessings, all of your manifestations, all of the good things that Spirit has for you. Yeah, it's seeing in the dark. I just put the deck on, and it's a snake on this card. How about that? It's definitely a snake on this card. What's the message here for Divine Masculine? Return to the temple. Yeah, that's the same thing. Okay, so I don't want to make this reading extra long, but this talks about you coming back home to yourself, right? You beat into your own rhythm, your own drum. Do and incorporate things that make you happy, okay? There could have been a lot of things that you used to do to make you happy before you got into this relationship, and then even the Knight of Cups can be people-pleasing when it's in the reverse. And then once you started to do things to please this feminine, to keep them around or whatever the case may be, you started to get lost in this relationship. Okay, I feel like there still should be a certain level of independence in a relationship. You could even need to tap into your leadership skills and qualities, okay? So that, you know, you don't repeat the cycle. That could be what this is too. The King of Swords in the upright is a leader. And you know, I feel like men should set the intention or the tone of the relationship, and the woman should be able to set the pace at which she's comfortable and flowing. And I feel like if there's a woman who doesn't align with your vision and the dynamic that you would like to have, then that's just not the person that you're meant to be with. That don't make them a bad person. That don't make you a bad person. But I feel like if people were just to date other people who have the same core foundations and beliefs, right, and the same common interests and goals, instead of trying to change people into what they want them to be for a relationship, shit will flow a lot better. Okay, because you really can't change a person, not on a core soul level. They're going to be who they are, right? They make little changes for the relationship, but I feel like eventually people end up having Freudian slips and they go right back to what they were doing. That is their nature. Okay, but anyway, it's time for you to focus on you, Divine Masculine. Get yourself out of whatever this situation is. Start doing things to make you happy, okay, to make you feel more grounded. Get outside and spend time in nature. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse could also talk about you needing to change your diet. You could need to exercise or work out more. That's a card of bad health when it's in the reverse, especially the Strength card in the reverse. Maybe you're recovering from a cold or an illness or something like that, okay? Yeah. So much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Like, share, leave me some comments and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next read. Bye.